In this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect your project to GitHub and create your first edge deployment, or we sometimes call it a production deployment. If you click on this drop down here, you'll see your list of environments. And I only have a working copy environment right now. I'm using deployment and environment interchangeably here. I have a working copy environment right now. What I'm going to do is connect this project to GitHub, come down to settings, source control. I've already associated my user with a GitHub account. If I hadn't, I would be prompted to do so here. I'm going to click Create Repository. And what that's going to do is create a repo that's connected to this project in GitHub. You can see all the files here. Now, I want to actually deploy that project. And so what I'm going to do is use our GitHub integration. So if you see our docs here with GitHub integration, you'll see there are some instructions to follow. And the key thing I need to do is install the Ziplo GitHub app. So let's go and do that. I'm going to configure permissions on this. I don't want to give it permissions on that. So yeah, I want to give it permissions just on me, all repositories. I'm going to install it there. Okay, great. So that looks like it's done. And that means that Ziplo will automatically recognize Ziplo projects and deploy them to the edge. Now, unfortunately, I haven't made a commit, so it doesn't know to do anything. So you can see that because there's no symbol here. There's no environments down here. So what I'm going to do is make a commit in my project. And to do that, I typically just make some change. It can be some harmless change. I'm going to add a route in this case. Maybe just add a space to here. Hit save. And then I'm going to push. I'm going to do a commit and push. Create pull request. And now I will merge this pull request into main. Confirm the merge. If I click here, this typically takes me to my main branch. And this little brown dot and this environment here show me that something's pending. So I can actually click on that. You can see the Ziplo deployer is busy doing its thing. And yep, in 6 seconds it deployed to the edge. So many data centers around the world, and is already live. So that's how you do your first deployment. If I go back here now and look at this drop down, notice I now have a prod environment. One thing to notice about that prod environment, if I click on the routes, it's read only. You can't edit the production environment. You have to go through the channel of editing your working copy and then pushing. But I can see all the code that's deployed, which is pretty cool. And of course, this is where I come to see my live analytics and change things like the API key consumers for my environment, as that varies by environment.